argued about the time it would take for us to actually begin getting oil from places like ANWR and offshore drilling. And if we had, according to Koch and Berger, two experts on the subject, if we started drilling now, it wouldn't even begin production until the year 2018, and it wouldn't reach its peak until the year 2025, in which we would be producing about 1 million barrels a day from ANWR. And it would account for about 3% of the US oil consumption. And from ANWR, we get somewhere between 7 and 8 billion barrels of oil total. And while that seems like a complete giant number of barrels, it's actually how much we used in 2005. Through the entire year, that's all that we used, 7 to 8 billion barrels of oil. Additionally, if we keep drilling in more places for these sources of oils, we're just going to rely more and more on it instead of trying to branch out into other types of energy and how we can use that energy. And it'll just get us reliant on that oil. Additionally, he said that if we drilled our own oil, it would help decrease gas prices. But since 2009, our oil production has increased 15%. And since February 2009, the price of gas went from $2.07 to $3.58. And there you can clearly see that drilling more and more did not help the price of gas. Lastly, he brought up these safety issues, and he talked about how there was the law, I guess, to require leak-proof pipes. And there was, I don't know if it was a recommendation or a law that already existed for them to do that, but what Exxon did is they just ignored it, and then when it happened, they just paid the fine, and out of their enormous budget, they just paid the fine off, and it didn't really do anything. Additionally, an area in Canada where the oil is being gathered, the town has seen spikes in rare cancers, renal failure, lupus, and hyperthyroidism, where 100 of the town's 1,200 residents have died from cancer. Thank you.